Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a game for you in the Gremyashchy, the tier 5 Russian premium. And yeah, we're in our OP division. It's the end of the night. I think this was a stream that A-Town streamed last week or so. And we always end up in our tier 5s at the end of the night. So SJR and A-Town are in, they're a hot nicks, and I'm in the Gremy. And we all spawned on the same side, of course, so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to have to split up here and at least afford our team a little bit of spotting on the A-cap. So I'm going to make my way over there. So as most of you know, I cut my teeth in the ship way back when it was introduced into the game in 2015, I believe. Still available in Christmas crates, and it's quite a sought after ship for the reasons, you know, that I've stated many times before on my channel. I've played this ship a lot, as you're all aware, and the 130mm guns are absolutely superb on this little boat. So while the boys make their way into the Delta Cap together, the terrible twosome, I think they might have a little bit of fun there, don't you? I'll steadily make my way over to the Alpha Cap, and I can see that there's a Ranger about. He could be an issue, so I'm not going to be overly aggressive here and rush straight into the Alpha Cap. There's something in there already, so we know there's an enemy DD in the area. Okay, so the Duke of York's under fire, so it looks as though the DDs have pushed in quite hard here. Not sure whether there's one or two at the moment. Gneiser now comes into focus. 12 kilometres in the distance. Minikaze comes into view briefly there, so I kind of slow a little bit and turn the guns. But it looks as though he's getting out of dodge. See some torpedoes coming in towards the Duke of York between the gap as well. So I think there must be two DDs in the area. So I think I'll take a couple of pot shots at the Gneiser now at this point. Briefly saw something else in the distance there. That was the Tiger. Yeah, popped up on the minimap. So we know there's two battleships here, and the CV, probably two DDs as well. So yeah, I'm going to play it cautiously. I'll smoke up, see if I can get some shells into the Gneiser now. Just goes undetected as I fire the guns. Managed to get one non-pen hit. But hopefully I'll be able to shoot him up a little bit when he grounds this island. Okay. 3 sets of 2 torpedoes there, so that's either a minikaze or a kamikaze, I would think. And obviously I'm hoping to get a fire on the Gneiser now here. But at the moment, the guns aren't really behaving, so switch to AP. Minikaze pops up, and there's a sub as well. But thankfully the sub's travelling in the other direction, so I don't need to worry about him. Minikaze could have torpedoes out on my smoke screen, so I'm going to get the hell out of it. And then see if we can spot anything else. Tiger at 12.3 kilometres, we'll shoot him up I think. Just going to get close to the island first, so I can shoot in concealment. Couple of pens. Still no fires. Bit disappointing. But yeah, I just want to keep these guys spotted. Obviously, my concerns are 2 DDs. They could pop up at any time, so I need to be ready when they do. And it also looks like the terrible twosome, ATAM and SJR, and their Hotnicks, have cleared Delta Cap already, and they're driving straight towards the enemy in Charlie Cap, which is great. So I've no need to push into this lot at all. I can just kite away, keep spotting. And the Minikaze pops up 10 kilometers away, and he looks as though he's charging into our battleships. Okay, so I'll see if I can get back towards him, I suppose. Unfortunately, the Tiger straightened up and the torpedo send wasn't successful. But I think we might have a chance to have another go at him. Torpedoes reload very quickly. So I'll just slow down. And in 10 seconds time I'll be sending another couple of sets. Looks like the guys are split up. And yeah, SJR's coming into the Bravo Cap. I'm shooting at the Tiger. And I managed to get a fire. First fire of the game, which is fine. And he's still on fire, so he's not damage con that, which is good. See if we can get lucky with these torps. Yeah, might get 1 or 2 here. Yes, very good. That'll do nicely. And the Minikaze needs to be gone, so I'll shoot him. Dunkirk's obviously trying to defend himself and doing a pretty good job of it as well. Yeah, good job Dunkirk there. He got him. But yeah, he took a torpedo for his trouble. Better than taking 6 though, eh? And these battleships are starting to push in a bit more. So I'll keep them at range and just use the guns. Switch targets to the Genizer now. It does look as though SGR is coming up to help me. I did mention that at the beginning of the game, and I told him he needed to help at Delta Cap, but that's obviously well dealt with. And you know, as a team we've got bigger issues at this side. Our hero Dunkirk has spotted the kamikaze as well, which is great. At least we know where he is. So yeah, I'll just keep firing at the Genizer now. I'm going to smoke up. I'm going to smoke up and get a little bit of concealment going. My friend SJR's charging in to help. So he'll be spotting even when this Dunkirk B goes down. He's getting terribly focused down, and he goes down to the enemy Fuso. Genizer now's too fast for my torpedoes, and so's the Tiger. I'll just keep firing at the Genizer now, and kamikaze's a target now. So SGR's charged in with his many torpedoes, and I don't think that Genizer now is going to survive. And that's a beautiful, devastating strike by SJR there. Paid for it dearly though, and he's on pretty low health. The kamikaze got hooked up on that sunk Dunkirk there, and I couldn't seem to get any shots into him at all. So, torps out again on the Tiger. Now, these ships are both focusing SJR. He's on very low health. And I managed to get a fire on the kamikaze, but the Tiger does take SJR out. But, you know, thankfully he got that Geyser now. I'd have been utterly screwed if he hadn't got him. And now I can probably do something about these two. Managed to get the Tiger with a couple of torpedoes though. And kamikaze's hung up on the island, and it should be a fairly straightforward job to finish him off. And we managed to do that. So now my attention turns to the enemy Fuso. Now I'm going to drive in closer and hopefully give him something to think about. However, he's being harassed by our Ark Royal, which is good. I think the Ark Royal's going to send some torpedoes on him. And the points are looking pretty bad actually. I'm not sure what's happened to the rest of our team, but they seem to have completely melted. So I do kind of need to be reasonably cautious still. Thankfully I haven't lost any hit points yet. So yeah, the Fuso's going to take the torps. I'm going to open up on him with the 130mm guns. Hopefully we can get a fire, because I think he's damaged Conda Flood there. He's returning fire. But he's not an accurate boat. And he's reversing off the island, so I'll get a couple of torps off. And there's the fire. So I'll aim for the rear of his ship now, see if we can get another fire. He's firing the high explosive, which didn't hurt. Quite surprised he didn't catch me with more. There's another fire. And he's going to eat a torpedo as well, which is great. And there he goes. So, still down on points. So definitely need to get into Alpha Cap and see if we can flip this cap. And then we'll take it from there. We're even on ships, which is good. The enemy seem to have firm control of the Charlie Cap. Bayern pops up 14 kilometres away, and I can shoot him, which is crazy, isn't it, really, in Tier 5 destroyer. But yeah, these guns are quite special when you hit, which I'm not doing. Although the Bayern looks like he's well on fire, and if I can catch him with one or two and cause a perma-fire there, that'd be good enough. But I don't seem to be able to connect at that range. Yeah, I got a couple of pens there, 3 non-pens. But ultimately, you know, the goal is get this cap circle. 5 minutes left. Now, there's a sub at large still. Hopefully I don't meet him. But I am detected whilst firing behind the island, so there's something to my right, according to the RPF. Something on the other side of the Alpha Cap. At this point I'm not sure what it is. Ah, Budgioni in the distance. Yeah, I don't really want to go and fight with a Budgioni. But if I have to, I will, and there is a good chance I could win a gunfight with this guy. But probably not like that. Looks like the Bane's going to go down. I'll keep up the fire on the Budgioni. I want to find out what's at the other side of this cap. Obviously I'll try and manoeuvre and not get wrecked by the Budgioni's guns. Ah. Uh-huh. That's the enemy CV. Could it be the CV that's right on the map border here? So I'm just going to play with the speed here. Slam on the brakes and see if I can minimise the damage. Then that kind of worked. And yes, the ranger's here. How about that then? Oh, good grief. So, 5.8 kilometres away from me, stuck on the map border. 2 sets of torpedoes going out in his direction. Yeah. Yeah, not the best ranger there, I don't think, but I'm more concerned about the Budgioni now. We're in the lead points-wise, which was the main goal anyway, so hopefully I've enabled the team to be able to win the game. Get the carrier with the torpedoes, get a bunch of achievements. And I'm just going to gunfight the Budgioni now. Run out the smoke and wait for the torps to come off cooldown. 2 minutes left. And this is going to be a win, even if I die at this point, so yeah. Yeah, enjoyed that one. Particularly the damage. As always guys, thanks ever so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you very soon. Okay, bye bye.